Now we are live on YouTube. Okay, and we can start here. I will. Do we hear the broadcast? No, sorry, breakout room. I will split you in 5 rooms. Okay, because in other room you can discuss with your friends here and talk more easy. Let me see. Oh, we have more people coming. Just okay. Um, okay, guys. So you will receive an invitation. Just accept, okay, and we will back before the finish.
Marisa,
Yeah.
there's you of me again. Can you put the two of me
Yeah.
in the same room, please?
Sure. Just accept the other invitation because I can change it and I will
Okay.
send you. Let's see. What is the order, Leticia? I don't know.
Marisi, I will
Room 5, I think.
I will answer in the message.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn off my camera, okay? But I'm here. I'm still here.
Okay, no problem. So guys, let's start here. And I think some persons don't accept the invitation. Let me see, Maisa, do you have invitation?
It didn't appear nothing here on my screen. I don't know.
No, because you are in the main room.
Yeah. So what I do?
Don't. Okay, just a minute, Leticia. And
I
guys,
can like.
okay, and guys, just start here because we don't have so much time. And Ana Paula, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, for sure. I will make a short presentation. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I am Ana, 25 years old. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais.
Great. And Fabio, could you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Fabio. I'm living in São Paulo. I'm 41 years old. That's it.
Great. And Felipe?
Hello, I'm Felipe, and I live in Florianópolis, and I love English.
Great. And you, Thiago?
Hi, everyone. My name is Thiago. I'm 27 years old, and I'm from São Paulo.
Great, guys. And Marcos, my friend?
Yeah, I'm Marcos. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 70 years old, and I work as a teacher. That's it.
Great, guys. And I think I already know all of you guys, but I'm introduce myself very quickly because we are live on YouTube. And my name is Marisi. I'm 27, and I have been practicing my English here on TNT about 4 months. And now I'm a host here in the marketing meetings and English meetings too. Okay, let's start, guys. And the topic today is about empathy. So And I want to know about you guys. The question number one, what's empathy for you? Fabio, could you answer that?
It's about to put yourself in the to put yourself in your shoes. Yeah. And when you can realize and what the other people's through this some problem or something.
Great. What about you, Anna?
I'm about to say the same thing, but with an example. It's the power to see with my glasses. So it's the way. It's almost the same thing that Fabio said, but it's to try to feel what I am feeling, to have the same sensations and to say the same way that I am living, something like this.
Okay. And Tiago, what is empathy for you?
I agree. I think it's a kind of feeling. You can feel what a person is feeling. For example, if you have a friend and this friend is going through something, you can feel what your friend is feeling. I think that's it.
Good, good. We have a lot of point of view here. And Marcos, what do you think?
Yeah, I was searching here just to know more about it. And I saw here it's the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, or also the ability to share someone else feelings or experience by imagining how it would be like the life of another people. So basically it's that thing, but also it's understood how to live in community, like in the world, for example.
Good, good point. Yeah, for me too. For me, I think it's a way to understand better the others' opinions, something like that, and respect and know about the problems the persons have. What about you, Felipe? What's empathy for you?
Oh, sorry. You asked me. Sorry.
If
No,
if the
it's
question
me.
number one, yeah.
The question number.
What's
Sorry,
empathy
sorry
for
for
you?
the delay. Okay, I was here.
No problem.
Yes. So, in my opinion, yeah. As everybody said about empathy, yeah, seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. Is try to understand the other person and uh, care about the feelings of this person. And I understand empathy is this, that the human race needs empathy in order to improve, to get better. Because I think empathy is the only way that we have for living together or
Good.
living in a society.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And guys, question number two. Do you believe that empathy is important in our routine and why it's important?
Yeah,
And
I think it's very important because now I need you to exert your empathy for me because I've already committed a big mistake here on chat. I was about to send a message just to Marise and it was for everyone. So I'm so sorry. And I think it's important because when you don't have empathy, you can't understand what is happening because you cannot feel what I am feeling. For example, now I am shy. If you don't have empathy, you will think, oh, it's something with no sense, or that you doesn't need to feel like this. Yeah, but I'm feeling. So it's a short an example, but I think it's a good an example.
good,
But
yeah.
Paula, I think it was cute. Like I'm laughing because it was a little bit cute. But I think it's also about empathy. Like you know about yourself. your limits, and understood this because you can impact, you can influence in other lives just because you don't understand yourself or you don't respect yourself. That's why I think living a community and understand yourself, it's good for everybody, not just for you, but for everybody.
Yeah, good point. And for you, Fabio, what do you think?
Yes, I do. It's very, very important. And because it's about to care to sorry to care about the peoples around you. And for example, in my family and the any member to have a problem, if you don't care about your problems, it's a very hard things in our routine, in our family routine. But in my routine, it's very important, empathy. That's it.
Good. And I think we start being an empath person with our family, since we were kids, we were child, and we learn to be more empathy
Yeah,
with
true.
our family first. And what about you, Tiago?
I totally agree. I think if you have empathy, you're able to be more kind, more respectful. You can be helpful. You can help people. It's like you see an old person trying to cross the street, and you have empathy, so you go there and help this person to cross the street. I think you can show gratitude, and it's like what's her name? Ana Paula. She just said she's a shy person. I'm also a shy person. If we have an extrovert person in the group and this person can notice that we are a little shy in the meeting, for example, this person can help us to be less shy, to open up. So I think we can, when you have empathy, you can create better relationships.
Well, yeah, that is a point, a great point, because I totally agree with you. I think empathy help us to understand the others' problems, the others' opinions, and we can do, I don't know, we can change ourselves, after we listen the others' opinions, and I think it's totally important. And hi, Nate. How are you?
Hello,
Vitor.
Marise. My connection. I lost my connection. I was the one number one with Davi
Okay.
and the other girl.
Okay. I will
Sorry.
send you. No, no problem.
Thank you.
And Vitor, you were in the other room?
No, I just came in.
Oh, okay. Welcome. So, we are discussing about empathy. And if you want to answer the next question, we we are talking about do you believe that empathy is important in our role? What do you think? Oh, sorry, just a minute, Peter. We have other persons here. Hello, Yasmin, David. Are you in other room or just come now?
Yes.
The questions finished, so I think we should go back to the.
Oh, you already finished all the questions? Oh, okay. Yasmin
Yes.
too? Yasmin? Oh,
Yes, me too.
okay, guys. And so Vitor? Oh, Vitor is not here anymore. And
Marise,
Felipe? Go.
can I share a little bit about another meeting? We was talking about the psychopath. I don't know if you know, but the psychopath is a person that makes some things wrong because their reality in their mind, it's a little bit different than our reality. So they are called psychopath, and psychopath, and it's a disease. It's not something that you choose to be. So we should get psychopath in a specific way. And we were talking about this, and if we think that the psychopaths are a bad person, or they are just with a healthy problem, with a healthy issue. And in the middle of this conversation, we started to talk about empathy. And we started a discussion that empathy and help, it's completely different. This example, I think it was Tiago that said about another old person trying to cross the street. For me, it's not empathy. For me, it's to help. And it's something that you should do. An example, when my neighborhood is trying to come his house with a lot of things that he bought, and he cannot take everything alone. If I pass through this person and I do nothing, it means that I am not the empathic person. But I think it's a little bit different. When you feel something that the other person is feeling, for me, this is empathy. But when you help someone, you are just helping. And I think to help, it's something more easy. It's something that come and we do. It's something more instinctive. But empathy, I think it's a little bit hard. You should know how to feel. It's something more complex. And I love this kind of discussion because if you need to do Marisa, it's okay. I'm here. It's something more hard, and something that you should involve yourself, involve feelings. It's not so I will help you and that's okay. But I think it's a good discussion because we can learn more about empathy.
I totally agree what Ana Paula said, and I think it's what is I understand exactly, and I think, as you said, it's emotional, right? I think that there is these emotions that motivate us to help others. So it's a type of like empathy, or it's something like emotional empathy is what motivates us to help others. I have this feeling that there are two different things, but I think that empathy is something that is the foundation, is the base. So we have empathy, and I think that helping is what is action, right? Is something more. I think to have empathy is try to understand, in my opinion, and help is more put into action this empathy that you have.
Yeah, I think these things are different just in the concept. But if you do something for other person, it's important. It's not just the conception, just the definition. I think you should do independent of if you call this empathy or help or anything that you want. I think it's important to do something.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. It's something like you said as well, like compassion. There's this word compassion that actually it's like love. What is love without putting it into practice? You understand? So you can say I love you, but are you showing how can you just if you say I love you, just words, but if you put into practice, right, it's a verb, right? You act, so this is what it's supposed to be, right? Not only empty words. Yeah, you cannot just say I have empathy, or I have compassion, or I help the other, but it's just words, right? But you have to put it into practice. Exactly, it's a verb.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good point, guys. And
I think we can move.
Oh, what?
I think we can move to the next question.
Yeah, sure. And the next question is number 3. Have you ever been in a situation that empathy was necessary to understand another opinion? And Inês, do you want to answer that?
Sorry, Marisa, I'm kind of lost here. What's the number of the questions?
It's number 3. Do you have the questions?
Yes, yes, I have. Have you ever been in a situation that empathy was necessary to understand other opinion? Yes, I need to think about the situation. Yes, because for example, I don't know if I can say this here. Last week was a terrible week for me because I lost my aunt for coronavirus, to coronavirus, and her husband, he lost her mother. So my uncle lost her mother and her wife in the same week. And I now this week I'm trying to think how they are, how my uncle and my niece, I'm sorry, my niece, no, my cousin, how they are feeling, you know, feel empathy with them, with their situation. And so I think it is the last moment that I need to have empathy, and I'm having this now because it's so difficult to think about, and I'm here today to distract my mind or try to forget for a time this. So yes, I think now imagine how they are feeling, so they are very bad. And so, yeah, I think it's so difficult when you need to be in the side, of the other people. Yeah, I think it's difficult. You feel what they are feeling in some situations, and but sometimes you can be, you can know a little bit how it is. I think.
Yeah, I think we never will feel the same with the other, We just try to understand better, understand that feeling, understand that the angry, maybe the persons are so radical, so rebel, and try to understand why that person are. Have the problems and why that person make the wrong choices, and understand a little bit just to see how the world happens for that
Yes.
that
Yeah, because
situation.
now my cousin, she is only in her bedroom. She doesn't want to go out, she doesn't want to do nothing. So she's feeling very bad, and she's the same age as me, I think 32 years old. So I think nowadays to people, it's difficult to feel empathy in other situations too. And I think when you need to say something to someone that you don't like, or say your feelings, you need to be careful, you need to be nice, because you don't know how the other people are in that day, or how the other people is feeling, are feeling.
Yeah, exactly. And Tiago, are you there? Do you want
Yeah,
to answer?
I'm here. Yeah, I was just imagining. I I have a friend of mine, and he was complaining about his job, and he was complaining about his boss. He was saying that his boss was very abusive, was very like loud, obnoxious, and that he was feeling like burnt out from work. And that was very hard for me because I had never had an experience like this before. And what I just try to do, trying to have empathy, I just pictured this image of this boss in my mind, and I was asking my friend for details. I just keep asking to understand more, and while he was telling me all things that his boss was doing at this company, how he was treating people, I was like creating this emotion of empathy. So that's hard because I had never had this experience before, but I try to understand and try to help my friend.
Yeah, good. And Fabio, I will make an other question for you, okay? Because our time is almost finished, and I really want to know what about you. Do you believe that empathy can change the world?
Sorry, what's the number?
If the number 7, do
7.
you believe that empathy can change the world?
For sure, I believe that. And empathy, it's very important for all of the things in the words, in my life, in the other lives. And when we show empathy for the other people, you improve your relationship, you can improve and the friendship, everything. It's in my opinion, it's the key.
Good, good, very good. What about you, Felipe? What do you think? It's the question number 7.
It's the question number 7, yes. You believe that I don't have the questions, but can you read for me? Just
Oh,
ask again.
yeah, yeah, sorry.
If you can
Do you
ask this
believe
again. Yeah,
Do you
if I believe,
believe that empathy can change the world?
yes, for sure. I think that yeah, the world has a lot of technology advancements. Uh, I think that because we have a lot of empathy, right? But of course, we are still in a judgmental society. We have to learn more. But I think that the society is much better, right? The people have more empathy than in the past. I have this feeling, even though that population is growing up, right? It's increasing more and more. And so I think that we are in a society, so because there are still people working to make this society better. That's why we still have hope. Yes, we still have something. Yes, we believe that the things are always improving. I hope that's what I think. It's because of people because of us actually, right? We are working for that. And I think that TNT, for example, TNT is helping a lot of people in order to make them be more empathic, be more helpful, because it's like, because this is contagious, you know. If you give a nice word to someone, if you say something nice to someone, this can change uh, this someone's life, you know, this person's life. Understand? Because maybe she just wanna something simple, you know, like a word, a nice word saying, "Wow, you are intelligent," or "You speak English very well," and this helps a lot people, you know.
Good, yeah. And I think that Anna said before, we sometimes we confuse the empathy with help, yeah. And I think it's a compliment, you know. It's a thing that when you are empathic person, you try to help the person too, you know, in the same way. I can explain better, but I think if we are an empathic person, we can understand better and think about it, think about what we can do for the other person, what we can do, and what think really, what the person really wants to change our day lives. And I think empathy, yeah, can change the world. And I think we sometimes we have a lot of conversations, and we try to push our opinion, just one side, and I don't believe there exists just one side. So we don't need to fight, in a conversation. We just listened and just, okay, no problem. If it's what you want, if it's what your opinion, okay. And it's not to totally accept what the others' opinions, but just to, I don't know, to be polite, sometimes. And guys, we have time for answer. Yeah, Anna, could you answer that? I think you want
No,
to.
I want to make other question. In the beginning of this conversation, someone said about family, and I was thinking, why it's in my case, why it's harder to have empathy with your family than to have with a stranger one. Example, for me, it's harder to have empathy with my family, my mom and my dad, and to have patience with them than with other person. So I don't know if in your life it's the same, but I think it's a good discussion.
Yeah, I never think about it. I think I don't know. My family, it's more easy for my family than other persons that I never met. So I think for me it's more easy. And we have a question like how children can develop empathy. And I think it's a good question if we think about it about, when we are growing, and sometimes it's crying so sad, and a little child and talk like, oh, why you child, why you crying, what's happened, and don't say that, don't do that. I have some cousins, and all my little cousins are so cute, and don't like to see everyone fight, or crying, something like that. I think we learn empathy since our growing. What do you think, guys? I think we can answer that question.
Yasmin, what do you think? I think you didn't share a lot of things. Yasmin, are you there? Maybe no. That's the reason she's so quiet.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Fabio, oh, go on, Yasmin. Do you want to answer that question?
Yes, I think children born with empathy. I think something cultural, but family can help children in this too.
Oh, yeah, good. And hi, guys. You are back. How was the conversation in your rooms?
And it was
Marcius?
good. Yeah, very good. She was very helpful because I didn't take notice of the questions you have put on the chat, and when we got to the separated room, I could not see the questions anymore. So she took note of it, and she did she made the questions to us, and we start answering the questions. That was helpful.
Oh, good. Yeah, sometimes it's a Zoom problems. Don't
No
appear the
problem.
questions after. So yeah, it's your first time. And I hope you enjoy it and
Okay.
this topic today. And I hope you back too. Okay, in other
Okay.
meetings, join us in other meetings. And what about you guys? How was the conversation? Isadora, how was the conversation for you?
Our conversation in the room 3 was amazing. The girls are rock. I think they are so empathetic with the others. We have the 2 different situations. Sammy is a teacher, so she needs to practice, develop empathy with her students. In the other hand, Ana Beatriz is as a student, so she needs practice empathy with her teachers. So I think it was a good exchange of information and feelings.
Oh, good, good. It's very nice to hear that. And Sammy, how was the conversation for you?
Me? Sorry.
Sammy, Sammy. Oh, Anderson, go on, no problem.
Sorry.
How
It
was
was
the conversation?
amazing. It was amazing. It's always good to talk with everybody on TNT, and it's good to see the different point, you know. And I think it was amazing to talk with everybody in the Homes 5.
Good, guys, good. And during our conversation, we are learning about empathy. You know, during the TNT meetings, we are learning about empathy because we are here not just to not to fight. You know, it's just to listen to others' opinions, and I think it's an important way to don't just it's not a just learn English. It's an improvement, you know. You improve yourselves, you know. And I think I bring this topic today just to, I don't know, to preach their message for you guys. And I really hope that you enjoy it today. And if you want to say something, go on. We have 1 minute. And thank you guys for coming to here. Go Inês. You
Oh,
want to
thank
say?
you, Marise, about the topic. I
Thank
love
you.
this. And I think it's so important talking about this, about the empathy. And I think it's a way that we can, understand the feelings of other people, how they are feeling that day, or how they are going to feel about your opinion. And sometimes be, nice when you are going to say something that's not so good. So, yeah. Yeah, I think nowadays it's difficult sometimes to find people with empathy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nowadays it's so hard to think about it. Yeah. And guys, thank you very much. Have a nice week and keep going, okay? Don't forget to schedule any other meetings, okay? Thank you, guys.
And I say
Thank
something
you.
Thank you.
very fast.
Felipe.
I'd like to say
Oh.
thank you. But okay, next time I say no problem. Right,
Okay.
or I can say no. I would
No.
just want to say that I think that there are a lot of people like on TNT, and everybody is always trying to keep this empathy, right? It's very nice, and I always thinking about the John Lennon song that is Imagine. Yeah, that's Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you join us and the world will be as one. Yeah, that's what is the message that I want to say. Hopefully, yes, this, I think this
Really
is
nice.
contagious. Yes,
Great
I hope
song,
this
great
can be
song.
contagious.
Yeah, I love that song too.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Philip. So thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a nice
Bye-bye.
week.
Thank you for the
Bye.
meeting, Marise.
Bye
It was a
bye.
very
Thank you.
good.
Have an amazing
Cheers.
week.
Hi, Marise.